Directories, Products. This section is for working with products. In it, you can create product groups and individual product items, as well as search, view, and edit already created products and perform other related actions. Let's start the introduction by creating product groups. To do this, go to Directories, Products, press the Create Group Plus button. After that, in the form, enter the group name and, if necessary, select the parent group from the list. It is also possible to activate or deactivate a product group, as well as manage its display on the cashier's workstation by enabling or disabling the display as needed. The final step will be to press the Create button to save the product group. To add a new item, first select the group it will belong to. If necessary, this group can be changed later. Next, click the Add Item Plus button. After this, the item card will open and needs to be filled in. Specify the item name, the name by which the item can be found at the POS. Printed name, the name that will be displayed on the receipt. Select the type, regular item, prepared item, or collection. Print group number. The code will be assigned automatically. You can also add an image if you wish. When all the mandatory fields, those marked with an asterisk, are filled in, press the Next Step button. In the Attributes tab, enable the parameters you need. Allow returns. If this option is active, the item can be returned at the checkout. Stock control. If enabled, the item will not be sold if it is not in stock at the point of sale. For this to work, stock control must also be enabled in the settings of the point of sale itself. Open price allows the seller to set the price directly at the point of sale. Use series. This function allows you to keep track of item series. For example, for shoes the series will be the size, and for newspapers the issue number. You can also select the main supplier for this item if needed. When all the settings are made, you need to press the Next Step button. In this window, we select the tax rate group under which the item will be sold. This is important so that the system correctly calculates taxes during a sale. Next, if necessary, you can specify the type of sales permit, that is, whether this item can be sold, and if so, under what conditions. For example, for strong alcohol, scanning an excise stamp is a mandatory condition. Also, if necessary, you can specify the UXT code. It's something like an item's passport in foreign economic activity. It shows what kind of item it is, which category it belongs to, and what tax or duty applies to it. After selecting the base unit of measurement for accounting, for example, kilogram, kg, you need to fill in the unit of measurement card. Here we specify the unit itself, pieces, and select the type, integer only, if the item is sold only in whole units. A multiple of 25%, when you can sell in quarters. Or fractional, if the item can be sold in any quantity. For example, if you sell pet food, it can be sold in 1 kilogram packs and by weight, that is, fractionally. After creating a new unit of measurement, press Create, and then Next Step. Now let's move on to setting the prices for the item. Click the Create Price Plus button. We select one or more price levels that were created earlier, for example, retail or wholesale. Next, we select the appropriate unit of measurement. We specify the main price, and if the open price option was activated, then also the minimum and maximum price, within which the seller can change the item's cost. When all the necessary settings are complete, press the Create button to save the price. After the prices for all necessary price levels have been assigned, we move on by pressing the Next Step button. Now let's move on to adding a barcode. Click Add Barcode. We select the unit of measurement to which it will be linked. Next, we enter the barcode manually or press Generate. After that, We confirm the action with the Create button. When the item card is completely filled in, we press Create Item. After reloading the page, the item will appear in the item list. Before creating a prepared item, you need to add all the ingredients beforehand. For example, let's create 2 of them. Ingredients are added in the same way as regular items. We fill in the mandatory fields in the item card and press the Create Item button to save. We add the second ingredient in a similar way. Next, we proceed to create the prepared item itself. It is created using the same principle as a regular product, with one difference. In the product type field, select the value manufactured item. After creating the manufactured item, open its item card by double-clicking it, or via the Actions menu by clicking the 3 dots and selecting Edit Item. In the item card, go to the Composition (BOM) section where you add the required ingredients from the list. For each ingredient, specify the quantity used for 1 unit of the item. After adding all components, click Save. This completes the manufactured item creation process.